Georgia Republican lawmakers push a bill to bar transgender girls from girls' sports. Another bill in the works is happening right now. It's aimed at keeping state health insurance for paying for gender-affirming care. Senate Bill 39 targets hormone replacement therapy and a wide range of gender-affirming surgeries for state employees, including surgeries that are often done for cisgender people as well, but only restricts procedures done for gender-affirming reasons. The executive director of Georgia Equality expects the state would immediately face a lawsuit if the bill is signed into law.
They cannot and they should not undo what is the right of all state employees, and that is to be treated fairly, especially as it comes to accessing critical benefits such as health care and health insurance.
And this is all happening on the heels of senators approving SB 1, which bars transgender girls from girls' sports. Now goes to the House for a vote in that chamber.